All right, so today we're going to look at the resistance matrix. Really, there's two problems in life. There's only really two. And we're going to break it down for you. This whole matrix will solve everything. All right, here we go. But it's not simple. It's not one simple answer. It's going to be an either or, and then you're going to have to check inside with your heart, your soul, your mind, and then decide what is for you. And that's why it gets tricky. We'll walk you through it, especially with our friend, the resistance matrix. We'll make it happen, right? So, the two problems, the two challenges in life. This is bad, right? This is bad for me. This is bad, but I don't want to stop. Okay, problem number one. Problem number two is this is good. This is good for me, but I don't want to do it. Okay, so let's explore. Let's go with the top one first. Work our way down. All right. So something is, this is bad. This is bad for me. I should stop. I have to stop. I can't do it anymore. This is wrong, right? But then I don't want to stop. So there's two reasons for that. The first part of not wanting to stop, when I know this is bad, right, for me, is DK, consequence. I don't know the consequences, right? I don't really know. I haven't projected far enough into the future to see that I'm headed for a brick wall, right? That this is eating when I'm hungry, tired, whatever, drinking when I'm doing that, doing drugs, just playing video games 10, 12 hours a day, being on social media for 7 hours a day. That is not really going to create the life I want. And we haven't projected far enough down to see and feel the pain and go, man, this train is on these tracks and this is not the town I want to go to. This is not Happyville that I'm heading towards, right? Now, the truth is, both of us, me and you, right? Most of us know that we're kind of doing something that is not good consequences and not leading in the direction we want. Because most of us have been doing whatever we've been doing for a while, and already we're probably suffering some consequences that aren't so great. So the other part of this that is really the part that I work with the most and I really focus on is the second part is finding a better way to feel good. Okay? Because the only reason why we ever do something that is addiction-like, right? The only reason why we do anything in life is because we think it'll make us feel better, and it does make us feel better, but it's often just for a short amount of time, right? A little bit of time. So the key to shifting away from something we don't want to do is finding a better way to feel good. That's what Let's Create Tuesday is all about. That's what the coaching is about, finding different areas of life and empowerment and develop those, and then I don't need something to feel good because I already feel good, right? So when we do our creativity, when I work with people to explore and build their life, it's really about enjoying it. And how much do I enjoy that? Oh my gosh, this feels good. And when I say this feels good and I feel good, then I want to do it more, and then I don't want to do the bad stuff anymore, right? So most people don't have a better way. They haven't experienced that. They don't know that. And so then they can't make a choice for something better because they don't even know there's a better way. Now, this is where it possibly gets complicated, okay? So let's go to, so this is bad or this is bad for me, but I don't want to stop. And the truth is, it's not bad for me. What? What does that mean? Well, for example, I have friends who grew up in certain religions. They weren't allowed to dance, right? Or play music that wasn't only spiritual, religious music, right? And I worked with a client of mine that actually went into a whole music career, playing music, traveling the world. Part of him for a while, and definitely everyone around him, including his family, is like, this is bad. This is bad for you. You're going to lose your soul, right? That's some serious stuff, right? That's serious. But he's like, I don't want to stop because it felt right for him. And it took decades and programs and workshops and coaching and therapists for him to really own, this is how I bring joy to the world. This is how I participate. Music is beautiful. He worked in bands with multicultural people, right? And when he grew up in a very small town. So it was great. And then a beautiful story is his family members did finally listen to a CD he wrote decades later, and an aunt said, hey, this isn't evil, right? So that's fantastic, right? So the truth is, so if you are saying, I should stop, I have to stop, this is wrong, this is bad, maybe slow down. Is the culture, religion, other people saying you shouldn't be doing this, but maybe this is good for you right now. Maybe it's good for you all the time, or maybe it's good for you at this stage in your life, or at this time, or who knows what, right? Or maybe it's not that bad, right? Another group of people I know grew up never drinking coffee. Coffee's terrible. Now they drink coffee once in a while. Some people say that's still not that great, but it's not like the end of the world, right? That's pretty normal, actually, in our society. Still, I know, normal's not fantastic. 52% of us are obese, right? And suicide rate is up, and opioid death is up, and so there's a lot of things that are normal that is not good, but that's what the empowerment here is expanding thinking so then you can make the choice, right? Rather than just, this is good, this is bad, slow it down. All right, let's look at now, this is good for me, but I don't want to do it. I might say, this is good for me, I should do it, but I don't want to do it. And the first part of this is sometimes there's judgments involved. So if I just judge, I'm terrible at it, I'm no good, I'm not worthy, I got nothing to offer, right? This often applies to creativity, but it can apply to life, right? I'm not worthy of dating or marrying a person like that, or having this level of financial success. So if there's a lot of judgment on myself, then I'm not going to create whatever I think is good for me, because I don't deserve it. It's not right. So it's either judgments of the self that stops everything, and also, or judgment of the level of success, the level of, not success, it'd be level of competency, right? So I may not have total judgment of myself. Yeah, you know, I'm a pretty good person, but man, when I go to do that, I'm just terrible. I'm terrible at that. That is so terrible. And I don't even give myself a chance to take a class or do it and learn from my mistakes. It's just like, this is so terrible when I do this. I'm so bad at whatever, playing guitar, or working with people, or presenting, and I freeze up. Though I would never think about going to Toastmasters or any other situation that I could actually grow from, right? So judgments will stop this. Okay, the second part is I don't enjoy it yet. And that's really linked to I haven't done it long enough yet. Okay, so I wrote on and off, oh man, almost like decade, right? From when I was preteen, little story here, there, go to school, live my life, Boy Scouts, video games, do a little writing, back and forth. Enjoyed it, but it wasn't until much later that when I started writing on a regular basis with Space Fighters on prom day that I was like, oh my gosh, this feels so great. And then I was concerned I didn't want to miss a day. Okay, so a way that some people can understand this a little easier is if you talk to someone, if you know someone who like exercises regularly, right? I know somebody who like swims every morning. You tell her, hey, don't go swimming this morning. She'll be like, you're crazy. You know, like, no, you deserve a day off. She'll be like, I feel great when I swim. It clears my head, it makes me feel strong. I love it. I mean, sometimes it's a little hard getting into the pool in the morning, but man, I know I'm gonna feel so darn good when I do it. I would not do it, right? So that's the thing. That's when I hit someone meditating, right? You know, someone who meditates. Oh no, take a day off, dude. I know someone who started 3 or 4 companies. He meditates every morning. He's like, dude, I connect with the universe. I know that everything's at the heart. In fact, when I'm talking about it right now with him, he'll go like, I start feeling the energy tingle. He'd be like, why would I take a day off of something that makes me a better person, that I love, right? So if I'm saying this is good for me, but I don't want to do it, I haven't done it long enough. And I haven't done it without the judgments to really feel how wonderful and joy and connect with. So then I want to do it. Like I want to write and create every day now, right? And that wasn't the same for decades ago, but I do, because I know I'm a better husband, better father, better with my clients. I even take the dog out for more walks when I do it. Like literally every part of my life is better when I tap into my creativity. I know that, and I actually look forward to it daily, right? All right, so let's look at, this is good for me, but the truth is, right? I don't want to do it. Now let's look at this. We'll make it a little more complex and then get clarity. This is good, This is good for me, but I don't want to do it. The truth is, it's not for me. It could be your parents' religion. It could be your parents' political party. It could be the group that you're in that, like, you should hate these people, or these people are wrong. And you come to a certain point of maturity and growth and you're like, I don't hate those people, and those people aren't wrong. They're just living a different life. They may look different, they may act different, they may pray different, but I don't need to hate them, right? But people will say, you should do this, right? It's not for you. So just because, but a part of you, from being young and being raised in whatever you're raised in, put that down, I should want to do that. I should do this, right? But I don't want to, and then we need to slow down and say, no, this is just not for me. It just isn't. I'm not going to do that because I don't resonate with that. And even though there's a part of me and other people are telling me that I should want to do it, I don't. I wonder, what is the truth? Well, I wonder, what is my truth in relation to this? Do I really want to do it? Do I just not know a better way yet? Have I just haven't done it long enough to really realize how much I like to walk around the block and get some exercise? So that's the resistance matrix. All the best. Enjoy as you figure out what works for you and how you can be creative, how you can really do the things you want to do, how you can let go of the things you want to let go, and find your own truth in relation to it all. Enjoy.